We have now fewer jobs than we had prior to the Great Recession and a smaller labor force. You're not going to bring all those people back to employment by July. But in the broader perspective, if all of a sudden we have tens of millions of people who can't afford rent and food anymore, that's a much, much larger problem. What this means is that the first wave has never ended. And if the first wave has never ended, then you end up in the situation that the recovery in employment just doesn't materialize as fast as you would like. 6 months out, you're still looking at very significant rates of unemployment, likely above 10% for some regions in the United States. Hampton Roads is likely to be around 10% because of its leisure, hospitality, tourism leg of the economy. In 12 months, then it becomes the question of vaccine therapeutics. If a vaccine becomes available, then the large public policy question is, do you make everybody get it? But there's a high degree of vaccine resistance in the United States, and that could undermine any recovery over the next 12 months. And that is the public policy debate that I can't get into, because that's a choice for society. Businesses are going to have to look at the same question. If I'm a business that's in travel and tourism and I want guests to stay at my hotel, am I going to require my employees to get a vaccine? This is a leadership question. If the first people to get a vaccine and roll up their sleeves and get a shot are governors and the president and the vice president and the cabinet, then a lot of this resistance goes away. If it's you get the shot and I'm going to wait, then you're going to see massive resistance build. So one of the complaints, or one of the weaknesses, one might argue, about Hampton Roads that has been identified for decades has been the problem of regionalism. If we all tried our own separate virus response, it would be very inefficient, uncoordinated, and potentially detrimental to the health of residents in the region. So I think we've made positive steps in a time of crisis when you see many other places having fights amongst localities about what to do and breaking apart. Every crisis, there's an opportunity, I believe a politician once said. And I think here's an opportunity to really look at how we do business in Hampton Roads, leveraging that idea and building administrative structures that span the region. Does what? It lowers costs. And so there's opportunities here to really take bold steps forward. We have models that work. We probably should do it.